But the coalitions that people build from state to state, these certain type of enemies who come together and they paint these pictures on your life. Yes, there will be times you have attitudes. If I lie and say I didn't have no attitude, I'd be lying. You know I'd be lying. Everybody know I'd be lying. If I say that there wasn't times that I wouldn't act up and get mad and fight and act a fool and say something bad, you know I'm lying. Why lie? But guess what? The very people who pretend in this world, they are the ones who lie and hide their hands. They start wars and then they pretend to be innocent. They try to harm you and they pretend like they didn't do nothing to you. And then they got to make you look like you stupid, you crazy, you mentally ill. And they never tell the truth about the things that they done to you.
Network. This is leadership clarity, not just judgment. And right here on TCLN, I like to educate to elevate. But let me stop for a moment before we get into today's topic and do a deep dive. I want to introduce to you my new TCLN Claritative Intensive. You see, a lot of us, we just kind of go through life, right? We go through life, we kind of stumble, and we have these dreams, we have these great ideas of having a business, of owning a company, a big company, small company, it doesn't matter. Or we have dreams of grandeur, of just taking these ideas and just catapulting them. But many times we don't know where to start, or if we know what to start, we don't have support. And if we don't have support, then we don't have the finances. And then sometimes it's just all of that. Not to mention, then you have all of the adversaries trying to tell you who you can be and who you cannot be. And so, with that being said, I want to share with you that I struggled many years going through that. I understood that I was made for more. I understood I had these big dreams, these big goals, but I really didn't understand how to make them happen. It held me back many years. And even when I began to see how to make them happen, I had to deal with, let me explain to you, like they said, new level, new devil, they're not lying. So then I had to deal with all kinds of obstacles and all kinds of things. But you know what I learned the most out of all of these situations, and not only building my platform of TCL network, but also the journey of entrepreneurship. You know what I really truly learned? I learned that clarity, focus, and not only that, having a solid plan that is unique to you. I'm not talking about any kind of plan. I'm not talking about a plan that somebody hands you. I'm not talking about you sit down and you write a couple of things down, or you use Chat GPT and you just think it's over. No, I'm talking about a plan that is so solid, that is so uniquely you for the next 90 days that can catapult you forward. If you're looking for something like that, make sure you check in the description below.